And welcome back to the Hunter Call of the Wild. I'm the Gray Hair Gamer, your host, and we are back for episode number 13 in our Leighton Lakes adventure. If you enjoy the video, please consider giving a thumbs up, a like, a follow, a subscription. You know what to do. Help make this channel a little stronger, a little better. You can find us on Twitch as well as YouTube, Gray Haired Gamer. Subscribe to the channel, it'll really help us out, and it'll really help us continuing to bring this content out for you. So we are back again in Leighton Lakes, and we are going to switch our load up out a little bit before we get started with today's hunt. We were set up for a special we did yesterday at Rancho de la Roya, and we're going to take a look and see if there's any new rifles opened up for us. We do have the 30-06. It was DLC content. We've been trying to keep this stream accurate to a free player experience without using any DLC gear. But we need something with a little more punch than our 243. We did unlock the 270, and if we also unlock the 270 rifle ammo, that may be a worthwhile step up. Because when we unlock the 270, we only have the soft point bullets here. And you can see they only have a penetration of 17. And for that versus the 243, a smaller rifle, but with polymer bullets, you could see that penetration was 30. Almost double the penetration. But now we have unlocked the 270 polymer tips. That has a 35 penetration versus the 30 penetration for our 243 polymer. So now it is worthwhile to step up to our 270. We have to buy some ammo. We did get a little bit of money out of our Rancho de la Roya adventures, so we can get a few rounds of this. 50 should get us a good start. Now we go into our storage. We need to change things around. Yeah, these are all DLC. We were using them on Rancho. Some of the best weapons in the game. But as far as a free player, the best we got right now is our 270, and we want the polymer tips. Now we've also. Last time we took our 12 gauge. We want to try and start getting some points on that when we run into the bunnies and the ducks. But unfortunately all we have is buckshot right now. We have not unlocked the bird shot, which is actually what is required for ducks and bunny rabbits. One thing I also want to check here in the store is our calls, our lures. Okay, we have that one's DLC. We have the doe bleat collar, and we have not unlocked the elk or moose calls yet, which would really help us out on here on Leighton, as well as the distress fawn to call in black bear. So yeah, nothing new there. One last thing we want to check on is our consumables and see how many. We're still one level away from getting first aid kits. That'll come in handy. And how many applications do we have? We still have 20 applications of our Axe body spray scent blocker. That will get us through today as well, so we don't need to spend any more money. Oh, we did not equip our weapons in our inventory yet. I was wondering why I couldn't get my rifle to come up. There we go. And sights. Okay, that has our 270 set up. Now we'll set up our 12 gauge, which it's pretty easy. It's just the weapon and ammo. We do not have a red dot sight or anything like that unlocked for the shotguns yet. Okay, now we should be good to go. Yes. Okay, and we do have the bigger scope equipped. Let's take a look at our map and plan our adventure. Now, we'd scouted this once, this lake. I'm kind of being erratic here, sorry about that. But we scouted this lake early game. We scouted it once in the morning, and then we, in our last episode, we scouted it at around lunchtime when there's more white-tailed deer active. We're going to want to come back again later on when this hunting pressure dives and do an evening scout. Look for those zones. But today, I think we're going to continue. We started exploring this river complex, very long, very, very long river complex. So we're going to take advantage of the outpost that we unlocked recently. We're going to fast travel to there, and we are also going to pick up a tent. We have one deployed now, and I believe the limit is 10. You can have 10 per map, I think. It's either 10 or 16. But with us having 2, we're definitely in the safety range there.
You know, I spotted some tracks earlier, close to where you're at right now. I'll send the coordinates.
One thing I've noticed when hunting this river complex in the past, if you... Come on. No, we already have that in our storage, my bad. If you hunt south to north, usually the wind is in your favor. There we go. We'll take another tent with us. And that way we can set up a temporary encampment. Okay, so we hunted this little area here before. We found a few zones up here. So we want to eventually head on all the way up here and cross over. But for now, we want to set our waypoint about here. Now we've discovered a lot of this area, and also got a little bit of hunting pressure going on there, so we want to skip by that area. So we're not going to worry about our stealth right now. We want to cover some ground. What time of day is it? 14:40. So we are coming to pretty soon to the end of whitetail drink time, but we have a good chance to catch a couple either late in their zone, or we can catch them when they leave the zone to go to their next area. In fact, there is a white-tailed deer trail just right there, and this looks like a second one would be probably traveling together. And then we also, looks like rabbits. Yep, rabbits in the area. In fact, here is looks like a bunny rabbit zone. Yep. Drink zone for the bunnies, which will be good for us to know when we want to try out our shotgun. Okay, let's move on. The thing with the exploration part of the hunts, as we explained a bit in the last episode, it's not the most glamorous part of hunting, but it is a very necessary part of hunting. If you do not know where the animals are going to be, If you have not discovered those zones and done your scouting, you are going to have no idea. You're going to be running around like a blind man trying to find these animals. That this is the setup for a successful hunt later on. Like I said, as we've uncovered these zones, we find more and more areas where our specific animals are going to be. Like if we only want to hunt the whitetail, to get that great one, we have to know where they're going to be, what they're going to be doing, what time. We have to know that all first before we can even consider going after trophies and, culling herds. We are hearing a little bunny up here in front of us. And, oh, that's why he's thumping. He can smell us. Now, how I had just said a little while ago, normally the wind is in our favor when we hunt this way. Appears the RNG gods want to make a fool out of me. And there's a bunny rabbit right there. He is only a tier 1. Well, let's see if we can sneak up here and get him with the shotgun. Do hear some other little bunnies running around. There's one right there. He's also a level 1, but half of his body is hidden. I still think this one might be our best shot. Now with the buckshot, they fly a little further and usually keep a little tighter pattern, so we don't have to be quite as close as if we had birdshot. Okay, we want to keep him spotted so we can use that exploit while we're aiming. Okay, that should have got them all running. Let's see if we can find a dead bunny. Yeah, I thought we totally missed that one. But we should have gotten this one. Yeah, it looks like we did. So we get our first shotgun kill of this career on a cute and fuzzy, helpless little bunny. And I'm sure we probably just spooked everything around us, but that's okay. They'll come back. Hey, there's our trophy. See, all the pellets we only hit with one pellet, and it was enough to kill him, and it wasn't even a vital organ. Something coming. Oh, the bunnies are coming back right there. Or are they continuing to leave? Either way. We'll take a shot at them. It sounds like I hear other bunnies as well still. Yeah, I did that. And I think there is our second bunny kill. Each bunny is not worth all that much money by itself. But if you can come into an area like this and get 2, even 3 kills, it definitely adds up very, very quickly. There we go. We caught him in the foot. And 1 pellet from that buckshot was enough to do this thing in. Now, I guarantee it's probably, improper ammo. We should definitely be using birdshot, but to unlock the birdshot, we have to get experience points using using the weapon. So we're just doing basically what we have to do to get that unlocked. I heard footsteps, and then we also heard the coyote call. A coyote would also be a good sized animal to take with the shotgun if we can get close enough. They're usually pretty crafty and pretty alert, even when they're considered to be calm, in a calm state. So we just want to move nice and easy here and stick to our cover. There's some kind of prints that looks like moose. This damn moose. But we will have our revenge on the moose as soon as we get a big old rifle. We're going to come back out here and get some payback. Have some moose meat in the freezer. Okay, we're not getting any more warning calls as well. Yeah, we're not hearing any more footprints. So let's keep on our trail, our hunting plan. And let's head on up. We spent enough time in here, and we don't want to compound any more hunting pressure. We'll be able... There's a bear. Where are you at? Right downstream, downwind from us. Man, the RNG gods are really making a liar out of me today. On that windage comment. This will be a good shot for our 270. I mean, a bear is considered more a mid-sized animal, but now that we have the polymer tips, is that it sitting right there? Now that we have the polymer tips for the 270, we could expect to get a double lung shot, but definitely a vital shot at the very least. If we find this guy. Now we have used our scent blocker, so that gives us a little bit of time to use our stealth and get on up here a bit. Unfortunately, we do not have the call yet for the black bear. That is the distressed fawn call. And we only have the wounded jackrabbit, the smaller of the predator calls. Now this looks like a situation, we've talked about this before, with the bear, that they have the tendency when they make a warning call to go ahead and run off after making the call, where some of the other animals like the black-tailed deer, the white-tailed deer, they will make a warning call and then kind of stand their ground. He's still up here showing in front of us. Like we said before, with the warning call, they could be up to 100, 150 meters away from you when they make that. When they can detect you from... Now we got something moving. By scent, by sound, right there. There's our bear. Now this is not going to be a good angle by any means. It's moving away from us. Oh, there's two of them up there. Now that's a good... 3 of them. Holy smokes. Didn't we need to get a photo of 3 bears? Maybe we're not close enough. But there was a mission to get 3 in one photo. Okay, that one's moving off. Looks like that one is resting. That one is running away. So that was the one we were originally tracking. We originally heard. We spooked it. But we discovered these two other ones up here. One's chilling out right behind that tree. And the other one was right in this area. He may have moved on. We don't know yet. We want to sneak on up here. See if we can get a spot on this bear. Yes, we can. Looks like both of them are sitting there. There's a type 2 miner, which is a female. And the other one is still behind the tree. We can't tell. But we definitely have a nice side-on shot to that female right there. Okay, and what we're going to do while we're hidden here is use our waypoint trick to get a distance. Come on, get on there. It can be twitchy. That's close enough. Okay, 158 meters, so we want to try and get in closer to make sure we have a kill shot. 150 is considered mid-range for a rifle, but 75 is considered close range. If we can get a hit, the closer we can get, the more energy our bullet is going to have when it reaches the target. I think this might be about it. Let's see what kind of sight picture we can get. Oh, very good, very good. Okay, yeah, that got them both running. This is a bolt action rifle, the 270. So we are not going to have quite the quick second shot capability like we had with the M1 or the 243. I hear ducks. We always want to be alert for their zones. I hear them. I don't see them. They should be in the air if we were this close. Okay, well, not to get sidetracked. We'll save the ducks for another day. We are on the trail of bear right now. And so right near our waypoint here, we should find some blood. Hopefully, I didn't think we totally missed that shot. Now we had that bear spotted, so this should be its... How did we get the moose track selected? We shot the damn bear. We should have blood right in here. We may have totally missed. I think we may have. And there's probably the same of those two bears. They want to come back to their zone, and especially if we didn't hit one of them, they may be very likely to want to come back. So we want to try and get under cover and see what they do. Sounds like maybe footsteps up here. It's hard to tell with the sound of the water and those frickin' birds. Yeah, we got something here. We'll see what the shotgun will do. It does have the buckshot in it. Something running through here. Is it more of these frickin' moose? And we got bear up here, but we got something else right in front of us. Rather get the bear, especially because those other ones are probably moose. Sounds like he's sneaking around here beside us. We have to make a choice here which to go after, because as soon as we take one shot, the rest are going to run. Okay, he's moving on up this way. We see some footprints. We're still hearing footsteps. Yeah, here's his zone. That's why he's hanging around up here. That bear is right around here. We are very, very close. We have to get a little bit closer here to get a shot through these branches. Right there. Okay, there, that would be the same one, and we are definitely very, very close. Now again, we tried to take one the other day in the skull, and that did not really help. Oh, look out! Oh, the son of a gun, he got us. And he died. So, you can see there up close the combination of the 270, the larger rifle compared to our 243 and the polymer bullets, and the success of a second shot. We got us a very quick kill. And we got left lung and right lung. We got a double lung penetration on the first shot, and then the second one was shot him in the butt. You can see there, proper ammo, 2 times or less. We passed all our checks. Is a female, so, well, we did get a bronze trophy for it, but more importantly, $1,200. Okay, so we want to try and head back over to that bank of the river. We'll discover our zones. Oh, that's coyote zone, huh? Yeah, you will find animals using zones literally like right on top of each other. Jackrabbit right next to coyote. Deer right next to bear and moose. Oh, it looks like those other animals that came through, looks like they might have been deer. And is this a deer feed zone? Yes, it is. Excellent. White-tailed deer, 12 to 16:30. So we have an hour and a half on our white-tailed drink. The fuck is that? Whitetail. Okay, okay. We found maybe one in the zone, and that definitely did not sound like a female. Now, these close quarters may be time for the shotgun. Take a bigger animal this time instead of a fuzzy little bunny. We'll see if it lives up to its name as buckshot. They're right in here. Yeah, right there. Let's give one quick call on our doe bleat. That's them right there. Now, if these trees didn't block too much of it, we may have gotten a hit on that. Yeah, it looks like we have. And may even be vital organ hit. So it seems the buckshot may live up to its name. Yes, indeed it does. As well as proving itself as a good secondary weapon. Yeah, that that animal did not travel far at all. There it is. There's more ducks. We're not going to waste a shot. And this is, yeah, it's a doe. But look at that. We got 1, 2, 3. We had 9 hits. 9 hits from that one blast of buckshot. Okay, and we want to get again back over to that side of the river. And yeah, here's another place where it shows we cannot pass, but obviously we can. We're going to. These areas where you do cross, you want to be careful, because when you're moving, there's another bear. You are open. There's no real cover. 230 meters. Yeah, we definitely need to get closer for that. Luckily, the wind is a little more in our favor this time. It's at least blowing off to the side instead of blowing directly downwind. There's a bunny rabbit traveling, it looks like. And that's a tier 2 female. She's in her resting zone. So we will have to remember when we go up there after we can take this shot, we want to go up there and find that zone. We should be able to get to 150 meters without this bear, getting spooked. Just as long as the wind holds out. We are slowly gaining on the perk. that will give us more information when we spot like this. It'll tell us their state, whether they're calm or nervous or alert or spooked. We got a nice side-on shot here. We will be able to get into those ribs, I believe. Another 20 meters, and we will be in prime position to take a shot with our 270. We have this one bear right here, and that is our main goal for right now, is to take this bear, but we don't want to ignore everything else. We've seen many times where we've taken a shot at one animal resting like this and found 1, 2, sometimes 3 other animals hiding in the same area. So we don't want to get fixated. I mean, this is a tier 2 female. There could be another mythic like we got the other day. Mythic male sitting right beside it, behind a tree. Okay, we're up to 130 yards. This guy is still doing good. Looks like his lower body there, lower legs and his ass are hidden by the hillside. But we still have a very nice shot on the ribs. I'm hearing something else shuffle around. Wow, look at all those bunnies. See right there, boom, we could probably get all 3 bunnies. But not with buckshot. For that, we want the bird shot that has the more pellets. We went over that in our last episode. The difference between the types of shells. If you missed that, it's definitely worth checking out. See, and there come the fucking moose again. Okay, we were going to take the shot at 150, but we've been doing pretty good here, easing our way up here. So we're going to try and continue, see if we can maybe get to like 70, 75. This moose is going to fuck us. We're going to have to take our shot now, because when these moose see us and spook, I'm afraid they're going to spook this bear as well. And while I would love to slaughter me a couple moose right there, the 270, while bigger than what we had before, is still not quite big enough to guarantee a kill on the moose. But we will have our revenge one day. One day, my friend, you will meet the Mr. 300 Magnum. You will meet the Mr. 7mm Magnum. And then the moose here on Leighton Lakes will be singing a very, very different tune. I, for one, am looking for... What is that? Looked like something was there. I am looking forward to that day, to having my moose revenge. We've been having a vendetta against these big hulking behemoth animals for a while now. But we're quietly biding our time until we can take care of them. Okay, yes, we did get a vital organ hit. We're going to go ahead and examine this. Alright, looks like we discovered that. Something coming. Probably that moose again. I'm going to pick up this track. Sounds like a moose. Yep, right there they go. Oh, one day, my friend, one day, you will end up as moose steaks in my freezer. We can try a heart. He turned around. He was in prime position to give us an opportunity to get a heart shot. Now these things are... Oh, you're going to do it again. Okay. Right between those front legs. Right there. That was a heart shot. Dropped him right in his tracks. Yes. Moose Rampage. The combination of being very close, having that big scope, let us zoom right in and get that instant kill heart shot. There's our friend, the bareback. If he lifts his head up a little bit, we'll get a shot in on his heart as well. Which is probably that same bear that we just shot at. Uh-oh. They're going to come for us. And it just dropped. Excellent, excellent 1-2 combo there. Wow. Seems the RNG gods are smiling on us a little bit after all. Excellent. Let's go see how we did. So you can take down the moose, but it has to be a good combination of factors. Yeah, right there. Flesh, heart, left lung. Boom! One dead moose. And that was a silver trophy to boot. Well, a silver is, obviously not diamond or gold. Still not bad, and means a boost to the experience and the money that we would normally get. And then we have Mr. Bear here. Looks like a decent size, probably a female. Yeah. And only a bronze for that, but also, again, another $1,000. And we did get both shots in there. Left lung, left humerus. Okay, it was only a single lung shot on that first one, and then the second one was a spine hit. Sorry. So another 1,000 points there. So you can see, definitely look at all this hunting pressure. We've been having a pretty decent day, considering we just started right here. So we want to continue moving up. This just ends right here. The one landmark is the big bridge here. But this canyon is very steep walled. Doesn't go very far, and the times I've been here, there have not been many animals. So I tend to skip over it. But we want to continue moving north. But yeah, that was an excellent 1-2 combo. I was very surprised to have that bear roll up in there after we capped that moose. Yeah, we want to continue up along this edge up here, and there we can see something there again. Oh, look at you, Roosevelt elk. Oh, that's a tier 3, but still considered very easy. The elk, along with the moose, are the biggest animals on Layton Lake. There's another blacktail zone discovered. Excellent. And every little bit of scouting we do is only going to set us up for a better hunt next time. Okay, this might be these elk. Or is that another bear? Another bear yet? Now the elk, we're going to have to be like the moose. Either be in very close and get a side shot, hope for a double lung, or be very close and get the possibility of that heart shot and do a insta kill like we did with that moose. Again, the wind is in our favor. We always want to be aware of the wind. We're not hearing any more footsteps, but we know there's at least two elk in here, and possibly a bear. Yeah, here's some tracks. Yeah, that was a bear we saw right there. So that still leaves the two elk unaccounted for. Sounds like that might be them right there. Yes. Oh, look at you. Come on out here. Come on out here. Come on out here. Okay, we're gonna go for the lung shot. Ooh. Yes, that was a hit. That was a hit. And there's that bear. He circled around. Or this is just a very bear-rich environment. Wow, look, there's another one going. There's another one. So we're obviously getting into their traveling time. Look, wow, another one. That's a giant one there, man. Again, we don't have to go crazy and shoot them all today. It's much better to shoot one and track it and claim it and get that money before you go shooting another one. Look at him there. He's even standing right up there. Where's he at? He was even standing, that bear. So now we know they travel across here. Look at that. Look at that. There is our dead elk right there. Awesome. So now we can go ahead and try popping one of these guys. Oh, we turned. We can't hold our breath that long. But we got time. We can be patient. We're going to try and drop a second moose, or second one right next to that one. Oh, that was high. That was bad. That was bad. Are you going to stick around there? Are you going to give us a second shot? I think that might have been a good second shot there. Yeah, we really flubbed it on that one. Yeah, we had the chance to take down that second elk, and possibly have gotten a follow-up shot on the bear. But we flubbed that first one. Yeah, I've never claimed to be the best gamer. I just like gaming. Yeah, I hear you. You might want to come back. And there we can see the horns of that first elk. Time of day is at 16:56. So yeah, we are about ready to wind down this game day of hunting. We'll want to go and maybe put our tent up. We'll see how close a outpost is so we can reset our time. While it's been cool seeing these bear and these elk, we're going to have a much easier time continuing to hunt for deer, whitetail and blacktail. and their main active times right now are done for this game day. So there we got one dead elk, maybe a silver. And these are some impressive animals, the way the racks grow. You see a dime in one of these, man, it's something to behold. We managed the gold, awesome. Single lung shot, that's okay. And then we had that other one right in here. Let's see if we can find some blood. Right there we go, right on cue. Okay, this is a non-vital organ hit, as well as a slow bleed rate. So we may be in a situation like the moose, that shot may have not killed the animal. So we will track it for a little bit, but if we stop seeing bloodstains, we know to give up, quit wasting our time, that the animal isn't dead. And here is other blood that does not look selected. Oh, we may have hit something else. Let's put a waypoint here so we can come back and find this. Okay, our blood from our first shot is still selected. There's blood. There's blood from the second trail. Here's our first trail. Yes. That animal went off this way. Be nice if they would stay together, but that usually rarely happens. Okay, he just ran a big circle right around this little pond. Let's step it up here a little bit. And he went back this way. What the hell? See if we see any more tracks. These ain't run around just all crazy, like back and forth, crossing over their own trails. You would think with such big animals, how the hell can you lose a big animal like that? Very quickly, it seems. Very quickly indeed. Okay, that looks like our second blood trail. Here we go. Here we're back on it. We're back on our first trail. Okay. And there's the second trail moving pretty much parallel to it. Good, these guys are staying together. That is very good news, because it means we don't have to backtrack so much. Yep, there they go. They're still running parallel. And hopefully we'll find two corpses up here instead of just one. They are both still bleeding, as best we can tell. So there is still a chance that we get the kills on these guys. But with that slow bleed rate and the elk being, again, with the moose, the largest creatures in the game, yeah, we may be in for some tracking yet. fresh, so we are not too far behind. Yeah, here we go. It's still bleeding good. Not quite. Yeah, looks like there's the second set of tracks. They're still running right together. We still have blood. See, what's this guy doing? He is at a full run still. Said in real life, keeping an animal running would lower the chances that the wound would clot. But in this game, it seems to be based on the health of the animal. They get down to between 0 and 25%, and that's when they will stop bleeding sometimes. Now our animal slowed down to a walk, and there is one corpse. Yes. And if that one dropped here, we can cross our fingers and hope the second one is either dropped or is about to drop as well. Let's see how we did with this one. Ooh, shot him in the butt. Still $700 and a bronze trophy for that. Now let's see here. That second one should be one of these tracks here. We can't really tell for sure. So we're going to go with our sure bet and try to find some blood. Oop, I did not want to run there. Okay, really not seeing any blood with that trail. We'll continue on here a little bit more. If we don't find a blood trail, then we're going to call off this search. Yeah, I'm not seeing any more blood. So let's get back. You can see, yeah, they ran us a merry little chase. There, we ended up back across the river and back up in here, someplace we didn't want to be, from here to here. So we want to get back on the trail. We did manage to get one kill out of there, so it wasn't a loss by any means. But we're not going to spend any more of the time than we have to going after those ones. Okay, we get down here to the shore. We will check out what time it is. Looks like it's already starting to get towards evening. Our whitetail and blacktail are pretty much done for this day's hunting. We're going to pop our tent and get set up for the next day. If you're out there watching and you like the what I consider the shorter video, usually we're keeping them at about an hour. If you enjoy the longer videos, please by all means drop a comment, let us know. As well, if there's some things you would like to see featured in the content, again, just drop a suggestion. We've already, Call of the Wild, we've done a couple download weapon content. Features, spotlights, our weapon spotlights. We've done a reserve spotlight with the Rancho del Arroyo If there's any of the other areas you would like to see us cover, please get a hold of us. I'd love to hear from some of the viewers and find out maybe some of your hunting stories, as well as finding out how we can improve our channel here. We're always glad to hear from you. Again, we're on Twitch as well as YouTube, Gray Hair Gamer. You're more than welcome to check those out. And with YouTube, it has an archive of all our past content, all our past episodes. You can see how we got this far in the game. You can check out, again, like I said, we did some of the specials. Some future specials are going to include a spotlight with the hunting dog download content. We can get us a bloodhound to come out here and help us track this blood so we do not lose the trail so often, as well as having a companion. Right there you are. And it sounds like cute and fuzzy bunnies. Right in the ribs. Yeah, I'm hearing thumping and not seeing anything. Yeah, those are bunnies. We'll take the bear over a bunny rabbit any day. But yeah, it is the interaction, that being able to meet and talk to, get to know some of the fans that like this game as much as I do, that makes this channel, makes streaming so worthwhile. Looks like we probably missed. We'll follow this trail a little bit. Oh, no, maybe not. Okay, looks like we got a blood trail, peeps. We got us a blood trail. We got us a non-vital organ hit. That's kind of a bummer. Means we're going to have to do a little tracking. This is apparently a female from the bronze circle there. But still, money's money, honey. Low bleed rates we may have to track. Could be a couple 100 yards for this one, unfortunately. Okay, we are not going to crouch here. We want to get across this open area relatively quickly. Again, we have had the bear double back and try to come back to their zones after we've made a shot. So it's always better for them to come to us rather than us to chase them for miles and miles. Okay, we always want to pause now and again and give our ears a chance to detect anything that might be out there. Especially in these thickets, our ears are definitely more useful than our eyes. Okay, it looks like this fella... Nope, I was going to say, it looked like maybe they ducked down into these high reeds. A lot of the animals like to do that. And then they'll run around the lake and come out somewhere different. Can be very confusing, very hard to follow the trail when they do that. But this one didn't. Again, we are getting towards the evening, and so we're going to turn on our headlight here. Yeah, we still have a blood trail. We didn't get a clot yet. The animal is at a trot, and there's a corpse. Excellent. You can see the 270, we're definitely having a little more success with the kills than we did with the 243. We shot it in the butt. And we leveled up. Awesome. Okay, let's take a look here and see where we're at. Yeah, we're back away from the shore a little bit. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and set up our tent and reset the time back for deer time. Oop. We're going to set up back for deer time and get another day, another hunting day started. Be nice if we could tuck it up in here and hide it in these trees. But the game is a bit glitchy. Another bear, or is it the same bear? No, this would have to be another bear. No, we don't want to put this down just yet, because that will spook anything in the area. And if we can get another bear this quickly, yeah, we're going to take it. And I would say that our Axe body spray is worn off. We did get enough money today, though, that we can buy another can. Like I said, it is one of the more expensive items in the game. 3,000 game dollars for 10 applications. Okay. I don't think he's coming back. Okay, that'll do. Okay, so now we can yeah, we ended up $11,000 there so far. We started off, we had less than 3. So we are going to spend a little bit of it to re-up on our 270 polymers. Not too crazy. And we also want to have a look at our upgrade from leveling up. Let's see, and then we don't want mission log, we want codex, our hunter profile card. We're level 9, closing in quickly on level 10. And we have 1 perk point unlocked. And you can see our weapon scores are slowly climbing up there. We got a little bit on our handgun score. And we cracked in 100 points today on our shotgun score. But we have a perk to spend. Now again, we have rifles, handguns, shotguns, archery. But you have to read the descriptions very carefully, because there are some that will benefit you no matter what weapon you are using. Like this one right here, muscle memory level 2. Increased ready speed after firing for all weapons. Even level 1, you can see that it is for rifles, shotguns, and handguns. So you want to pay attention to that. Now, we did get 1 point into our hold breath. We put another point into there. It will increase how long we can hold our breath. This one decreases wobble with any weapon. So again, this is another good one. This is the one we're going to be shooting for. No pun intended. That's zeroing. This will allow us to have 3 different sight options. Short range, medium range, and long range. So it'll take into account the distance as well as whether the bullet is rising or falling. If you study ballistics at all, a bullet does not fire in a straight line. It's not like a laser beam. When a bullet first comes out of the barrel, it will lift up and gain height for the first, 50, 75 yards, 100 yards, depending on the shell. And then as it goes further out in distance, it will, again, drop as gravity takes over and it loses velocity. So this perk, can we take that right now? Yes, we can. Excellent. Now this will unlock short range, and level 2 will unlock long range. So now what we have, we should be able to... Oh no, with that, I'm sorry, we have to do one thing first. That is see how it's green? That is an active perk, meaning we have to turn that on. That it doesn't happen just by itself. How do we get that? Activate, there we go. See, now we have down in the bottom right, the clear bottom right, which says 150 meters. If we click the right bumper, there it says 75 meters. Those are the only 2 right now. That is considered medium range, 150, and this is 75. So this will account when we have those animals right in front of us. This will take into account that bullet lift. And when we put our crosshairs right on that animal's heart, we know that's where that bullet's going to go. Likewise for 150 meters. And when we put another point into this, we have to level up first. We can also unlock long range, which will zero for 300 meters and account for the bullet lift and then the bullet drop off. So that'll really, really help our accuracy. Okay, so we are going to go in here and set. Now again, we're not going to set for 6 o'clock in the morning. We were doing that to get maximum daylight, maximum exploration time, but now we're going to go closer to noon, we'll say about 11:30. Okay, so now we're set up for another day's hunting. We're going to leave this tent here, and I think we're going to bring this episode to a close. How do we do today? Let's check our codex. Again, our hunting log. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 animals today. Excellent hunt. 2 jackrabbits, 3 black bear, a moose, a white-tailed deer, and 2 Roosevelt elk. We even managed a couple trophies, a fair bit of money, decent amount of experience. Yeah, very, very good day of hunting. And on top of that, everything that we discovered today, all these zones that we picked up will definitely pay off next time. We'll be able to come back here again once the hunting pressure's off, and we'll know right where to find these animals, time of day, what they're going to be doing, and we'll be ready. We'll have the intel to make it a very good hunt. Now again, We just hunted this very recently in the afternoon time, and just our little bit of hunt today, we've almost erased this area of all its hunting pressure. So very, very shortly we'll be able to come back here and hunt this all again. We'll be able to hunt this a third time, and we'll be able to use all this information that we've gathered. Like right here, we will know our next hunt. If we go rolling down here between 4:30 and 8:30 in the morning, we should probably find some black-tailed deer. If there were moose, and with our weapons, we'll want to avoid that. There's more jackrabbit. We have the setup to take them out. There's black bear. We know we have the setup to take them out. Now here, this is one prime example of how you set up your hunts. Like we have this zone here early in the morning for black-tailed deer. So we hunt around that area, and then we come on up here. By the time we're hunting all this, come up to this area at noon, we can hit black-tailed deer again, doing something different. There, we can hit black-tailed deer there. So now we'll be able to make very detailed plans on how we want to organize our hunts and get the most out of our time, out of our ammo, and most out of the game. So, with that being said, I think we're going to go ahead and close up this episode. Again, I'm the Gray Hair Gamer, your host. Really enjoyed bringing everyone this content, and we hope you come back again on Twitch TV, on our YouTube channel. Check out past episodes, our other content. We are going to be expanding out into another game here soon. Right now we're doing Hunter Call of the Wild, obviously, and we're also doing a couple streams for Conan Exiles, the grown-up Minecraft, and we are also going to consider bringing out one or two more games for reviews. So if you're interested in that, if you have any suggestions on what games you'd like to see, please drop a comment, drop that thumbs up, drop that like. It really helps us out. So this is the Gray Hair Gamer saying until next time, keep your eyes on that prize. You don't know where the next diamond's going to be. Take care, and we'll see you soon.